Hi friends, how has it been with your scholarship and admission applications, interviews, IELTS and GRE exams? I believe we are making progress. This scholarship in Australia is highly worth applying for. It is a fully funded automatic scholarship. The number of scholarship to be awarded is 600. That is, they will be awarding 600 students this scholarship, 300 slots for international students and 300 for domestic students. Isn't that massive? This scholarship covers only masters and PhD students, and generously, in addition to 100% tuition fee and monthly stipend, the scholarship takes care of paid sick leave, maternity and parental leave. IELTS is not needed if your previous education, that is undergraduate or master's, depending on your category, was taught completely in English language. And amazingly, no application fee is needed for admission application. On the correct official website of this school, as well as the scholarship, let me take you through what is needed of you to win this scholarship, including how to apply for admission. Remember, it's an automatic scholarship, so you don't need to apply separately for the scholarship.
Thank you for subscribing. I'm here to make your study abroad easier. My name is Kelechi. If you are new here, the aim of my channel is to share with you universities and colleges that offer international students automatic scholarships and require no application fee. It takes a lot of time to get this done, so I've decided to make your life easier so that people who do not have the finance to study abroad are not left behind. A lot of study abroad opportunities have been shared on this channel, and feedbacks from people have been really amazing. Apart from going through the study abroad journey myself, I have assisted and continue to guide a lot of international students to their dream schools and programs, including scholarships. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It gets me motivated to do more valuable content for you. Subscribe and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post video.
The scholarship is tenable at the University of Melbourne in Australia, as you can see right on the screen. The name of the scholarship is Graduate Research Scholarship. It's open for automatic consideration, eligible student type, domestic and international students. Scrolling down to benefit of the scholarship, that is the monetary value of the scholarship. As you can see right here, that the full fee offset for up to 2 years for students undertaking a master's by research degree, or up to 4 years for students undertaking a doctoral degree, that is PhD. After now, I'll be explaining the difference between master's by research and graduate taught programs. I've actually explained it in one of my videos, which I can't remember, but I'm going to explain it in this video. Living allowance of 37 Australian dollars per year, and it's going to take care of the living allowance, paid sick, maternity and parenting leave. I've said it during my introduction. Relocation grant of 2,000 Australian dollars for students moving from states or territories other than Victoria, or 3,000 for students moving from outside Australia. That is, if you're an international student, you'll be getting a relocation grant of this amount, $3,000. So as you can see right here at the right hand side of my screen, 100% fee remission and up to 135,000 Australian dollars. Duration 1 or more years. That is 1 year if you are undertaking masters. More years, that is 3.5 years if you're undertaking PhD. And quantity 600. Even though they stated 600 here, in other section of their website, because I've already taught the whole website to pick up the information that you need to apply. So this 600 is actually inclusive of the domestic and international student slots. So half will go to international, half will go to domestic students. And overseas student health cover, then eligibility and selection criteria. One thing I like about the website is that they've made everything very clear for applicants so that you know what they want you to demonstrate in your admission application for you to be able to be selected for this scholarship. To be eligible, which you can see right here, you have to apply for and meet the requirements for a graduate research degree at the University of Melbourne. After talking about the scholarship, I'm going to take us to the section for applying for graduate programs to be currently enrolled in a graduate research degree at the University of Melbourne. Then for selection criteria, it will be an automatic scholarship. However, while assessing your admission application for that your desired program, they're going to take into consideration some certain factors, which are academic achievements of your last completed degree and their research potential in their field of study, factors such as the completion of a degree at the same level of the research course for which the scholarship is sought, relevant professional experience, specialist medical qualifications, or composition of original music may be taken into consideration, because this scholarship, you can hear when they mention music, so the scholarship is for every field of study. So it depending on your own field of study, they're going to assess you by whatever you have to demonstrate in your admission application. Now, for application, you have to pay attention for this particular section, because I don't know who is watching my video at this moment. I don't know about your category or your situation. So these three paragraphs contain important information for intending applicant. So if you're a new student and have applied for a graduate research program by the application closing date for that course, you'll be automatically considered for this graduate research scholarships. You will receive a notification that a scholarship application has been added to your record within 10 business days of having submitted your course applications. If you have accepted a graduate research course offer and you have deferred your commencement, maybe you applied previously and because you didn't get this scholarship, you deferred your admission, you are also welcome to apply. However, in your own situation, you have to click on this link. I'm going to leave the link to this whole website in the video description box. You will scroll down to this section. That is if this second paragraph is relevant to you. So you click on this online application form and apply by the deadline of this scholarship, which is 31st of October 2024, for you to be considered for scholarship, for this particular scholarship. And if you're already enrolled, you're already a student in this school, maybe you have started finding it difficult to fund your study, you're also welcome to apply. That is the third paragraph, and you have to click on this link for this category. Like I said in the beginning, I have actually explained the difference, but let me explain the difference between graduate research program or course and graduate taught program. For graduate taught programs, they're usually assessed by the classroom teachings, and mostly your academic activities take place in the classroom. And towards the end of your program, you will undertake a project which is research based and can either be lab based or kind of literature review, because not all research takes place in the lab. Then for graduate research program, your study is mostly research based, just few class activities, and the graduate research program is not mandatorily lab-based. Some can be more of literature review using an existing data set to drive at a conclusion of a particular project topic or study area. Now, for you to explore the admission section, all you need to do is to mouse down to how to apply section, where I explained some certain information about three different categories of applicants. So you click on this link which says if you are a new student and have applied for a graduate research course. So you click on this highlighted text, it will now take you to this page. Of course, you know your category, international application, you click on it, another page will come up. So right here, you are going to see entry requirements, applications, offers and enrollment, and fees and payment. They are all links. So for this entry requirement, they have program specific admission requirement. In the case of English language requirement, if you have completed an undergraduate course in the last 2 years where the course was entirely taught and assessed in English, typically you will satisfy English language requirements. Then, depending on your program, that is why they stated here course specific requirements. So not all programs or not all courses require you to find a supervisor. So all you need to do is to click on this link to know if your particular program, the program of your choice, requires you to find a supervisor before you can begin your application. And also writing a research program, as they also stated, not all program also will require you to submit a research proposal. So you have to find it out yourself. Every information that I have kept it here by keeping a link, you click on it, navigate through your program web page to dig out the information, the specific requirement for that your program. So I can't go into detail clicking on each of the programs or each of the courses to know if this one requires supervisor or not, or for you to submit research proposal. For the documents you need to apply for admission, that is general document, in addition to IELTS, GRE, that is if it is needed for your program. It's not compulsory in this school. If it is needed, research proposal, if it is needed for your program. Then in addition to these documents, you also need your academic transcript. You don't need to evaluate your transcripts before you can use it for admission. They don't have such requirements in this school. Then your academic CV, which you can see right here, your academic transcripts, and they have stated the information they want to see on your transcript. Referees, you can go through this to know the kind of or the type of referees that you can submit their details. Then for publications, they said if you want to, so it's not compulsory, if you want to include your application details, if you want to include in your application details of publications of which you are the author or co-author, please follow the following formatting conventions. So you go through it. If it is journal article, see the format, book chapters, book referred conference papers. You follow the formatting conventions. And finding a supervisor, depending on your program, if it is compulsory that you find a supervisor before you can proceed to your admission application, all you need to do is to click on this find an expert, go through the list of the supervisors or the researchers in this school, identify the one that the research interests align with yours. Send him a code email regarding your intention. When you click on this link, you follow the information, the list of supervisors or the researchers and their area of interest, which they included in their biodata, are clearly stated on that web page. And interestingly, it is not compulsory to apply through agents. So it's not a must. It is based on your choice, which you can see right here that if you need help applying, you can find an overseas representative to help you with logging in your application, accepting your offer, and applying for a student visa. And they have kept their details here. By when you click on this find an overseas representative, then you follow the instructions accordingly. So in summary, on the website for the admission application, which I just opened, I click on the link from the scholarship and entered the section where I click on international application. These are the steps involved. Let me just summarize them. You choose your course, check eligibility and fees, prepare your documentation. I've talked about it. Eligibility and fees, there's nothing, the fee they're talking about here is the scholarship, and if you are not awarded, you automatically become a self-funded student unless you decide to defer your admission and then reapply for the scholarship the following year. Then apply for admission, you'll be assessed, then wait for offers, search for scholarship, plan for accommodation. These are the steps and they're all linked. If you click on any of this section, if you click on this step 1, it will take you directly to this step 1. The same thing to step 2. So as you can see, the fee I was talking about, they didn't talk about anything application fee. The school does not require an application fee. They're talking about the automatic scholarship, which 300 goes to international students. And if you're unsuccessful for the tuition fee remission scholarship, you will enter as a full fee paying student. So the information is very clear. This scholarship is worth applying for. Australia is one of the countries that if they want to give you scholarship, they're always generous about their scholarship, that you will graduate as a rich student. Yeah. So if you have any question, kindly state it in the comment section, or you can book a one-on-one consultation. The links will be stated in the description box of this video.